Let us start with our first question. The first question is 2x square minus 3x plus 5 is equals to 0. Here we have to find the nature of the roots, and if the roots are real, we have to find them. So first of all, let us determine what is a, b and c. Over here a is 2, b is minus 3 and c is 5. The determinant is b square minus 4ac. So let us substitute the values. D is equals to b square is minus 3 whole square minus 4 into a is 2 into c is 5. We get d is equals to minus 3 into minus 3, 9 minus 4 2s are 8, 8 5s is 40. Over here we get d equals to minus 31. Now children, b square minus 4ac is less than 0. Why? Because minus 31 is negative, which is less than 0. Therefore, there are no real roots. Or you can say the roots does not exist. Why? Because the determinant, that is b square minus 4ac, is less than 0. Therefore, there are no real roots. Our second question is 3x square minus 4 root 3x plus 4 equals to 0. Now over here, let us determine what is a, b and c. A is 3, b is minus 4 root 3 and c is equals to 4. What is the formula of our determinant? Our determinant is b square minus 4ac. Let us substitute the values over here. D is equals to b square is minus 4 root 3 whole square minus 4 into a is 3 into c is what? 4. D is equals to minus 4 root 3 whole square will be, this will be 4 4s are 16. 16 into root 3 will give you 3 minus this will be 4 4s are 16, 16 3s are 48. Now d equals to 16 into 3s is 48 minus 48 is equals to 0. So here we arrive at the condition where b square minus 4ac equals to 0. Whenever the determinant is equals to 0, we have real roots. So over here we will write, we have two equal real roots. There were three conditions, right? Where b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, we will have two different roots. When b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, we will have two equal same roots or same or equal roots. And the third condition was where b square minus 4ac is less than 0, there we will have no real roots. Now since we have the real roots, let us put this in the formula. X equals to minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. X equals to minus b is minus of minus 4 root 3 plus minus. Now b square minus 4ac we already. Now over here we will have b square minus 4ac, the value was 0, under root 0 upon 2a, 2 multiplied by 3. We will get x equals to 4 root 3 upon 6. So over here this will be 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. We get 2 root 3 upon 3. Now children, over here this can be further simplified as x equals to, we can write this as 2 root 3 and 3 can be written as root 3 multiplied by root 3, isn't it? Root 3 multiplied by root 3 will give you 3 only. So 1 root 3 and 1 root 3 gets cancelled. We get 2 upon root 3. Now since b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, we have two equal real roots. That means the roots of the equation are, the roots are 2 by root 3 and 2 by root 3. So this completes your question. Now we have the next question. 2x square minus 6x plus 3 is equals to 0. Our A is equal to 2, B is minus 6 and C is 3. Our determinant is what? B square minus 4AC. Let us put the value. B square will be minus 6 whole square minus 4 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. We get D equals to minus 6 into minus 6 is 36, minus 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. So D equals to 36 minus 24 will give you 12. So over here we get B square minus 4AC is greater than 0. Now what happens when B square minus 4AC is greater than 0? The roots are real and distinct. That means we will have two roots of the equation and the two roots will be different. Let us solve this with the help of quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is x equals to minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac whole upon 2a. X equals to minus b. Over here b we have is minus 6. So this will be minus of minus 6 plus minus, our d is 12. So this will be under root of 12 upon 2a. 2 multiplied by 2. X equals to 6 plus root 12 plus minus root 12 upon 4. So from here we get two different roots. X equals to 6 plus minus 6 plus under root 12 upon 4, or x equals to 6 minus under root 12 upon 4. Now see children, this root 12 we can solve it as 2 6 are 12, 2 3s are 6, 3 1s are 3. Now 2 2s is what? 4. Square root of 4 is what? 2. So we can find it out. So over here I will write this as x equals to 6 plus under root of 4 multiplied by 3 upon 4. X equals to 6 plus. Now root of 4 will be what? 2. 2 will come out as it is. We are left with root 3 upon 4. Now from here we can take out 2 common. So this will be x equals to 2. What we are left with? When we will take out 2 common, we are left with 3 plus root 3 whole upon 4. This will be 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So over here we are left with x equals to 3 plus root 3 by 2. Let us see the other part. This will be x equals to 6 minus root 4 multiplied by 3. Sorry, root 4 multiplied by whole under root of 4 multiplied by 3 upon 4. X equals to 6 minus. Now root 4 we can take it out as 2 root 3 whole upon 4. Same way we are going to do it over here. We will take out 2 common. So we are left with 3 minus root 3 whole upon 4. This 2 1s are 2 and 2 2s are 4 will be simplified. What we will get? We will get x equals to 3 minus root 3 by 2. This completes your question 1 of exercise 4.4. Our second question is, find the values of k for each of the following quadratic equations so that they have two equal roots. Our first one is 2x squared plus kx plus 3 is equals to 0. Now children, over here in the question one hint is given that they have two equal roots. When do we have two equal roots? When do we have two equal roots? When b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. Then we have two equal real roots, isn't it? So this is one particular hint is given in the question. Now with the help of this only we are going to solve our equation. So this will, from here we will get a equals to 2, B is equals to K and C is equals to 3, right? Our determinant is what? B square minus 4AC. Let us put the values in this. B square will be K square minus 4 into A is 2 and C is 3. 4 into 2 into 3. We get D equals to K square minus 4 2s are 8, 8 3s is 24. So over here we have D equals to K square minus 24. Now next thing we are going to mention over here is given. What is given? The roots are equal. The roots are equal. That means the determinant, which is B square minus 4AC, is equal to 0. So over here, what is D? D we have got K square minus 24. So from here we will put K square minus 24 is equals to 0. We will shift minus 24 to RHS. This will be K square equals to 24. K equals to under root of 24. Now how to find out the root of 24? This will be 2 12s, 2 6s, 2 3s and 3 1s. So from here we can take 2 2s 4 and we will be left with 2 3s 6. As we know that square root of 4 will be 2. So we can write it as K is equals to under root of 4 multiplied by 6. K is equals to, this 4 will come out, this will be 2 root 6 plus minus 2 root 6. Now we have got K equals to plus minus 2 root 6. So your values will be K equals to 2 root 6 and minus 2 root 6. So these are your roots. Our second question is Kx into x minus 2 plus 6 equals to 0. Let us simplify this. Kx multiplied by x will be kx square minus 2kx plus 6 is equals to 0. From here we get A is equals to k, B is equals to 2k and C is equals to 6. Children, B will be equals to minus 2k. Now over here we are going to write it in the form of D equals to B square minus 4AC. So B square is what? Minus 2k whole square minus 4 into A is k into C is 6. This will give you 4k square minus 4 6 are 24k. Now in the question it is given that the roots are equal. And in which condition the roots are equal? When D equals to B square minus 4AC is equals to 0. So let us equate this term with 0. We will have 4k square minus 24k is equals to 0. We can take 4 common. We are left with k square minus 4 is taken out. We are left with 6k equals to 0. Now 4 was on multiplication. When it is shifted to RHS, it will be division. 0 divided by 4 will become 0. Now again from here we can take k common. We are left with k minus 6 equals to 0. Again when k will be transposed to RHS, it will be 0. We are left with k minus 6 equals to 0. K is equals to 6. Now we move on to question number 3. Is it possible to design a rectangular mango grove whose length is twice its breadth and the area is 800 meters square? If so, find its length and breadth. We do not know anything about length and breadth, only the relation that is given is its length is twice its breadth and the area is 800 meters square. Now let us assume the breadth of the mango grove be x meter. Now as given in the question, the length is twice the breadth, so the length will be 2 times of x, that is 2x. The area will be x into 2x. Why? Because the area, now over in the question it is given rectangular mango grove. That means we have to take the area of rectangle, and the area of rectangle is length into breadth. So that is why length is how much? 2x, and breadth is x. So x multiplied by 2x equals to 2x square, and in the question it is given that the area is equals to 800 meter square. Now from here we are going to find out the value of length and breadth. So this is 2x square equals to 800, x square equals to 800 upon 2. We are transposing 2 to RHS. So this will be 2 ones are 2, 2 400s are 800. X square equals to 400. Now the square will be shifted here. We will get x is equals to root of 400. Now under root of 400, the square root will be plus minus 20. So we will have two roots. Either x equals to 20 or x equals to minus 20. Now x cannot be equal to minus 20. Why? Because the sides of the rectangle cannot be negative. By sides I mean its length and breadth. So we have to take x equals to 20. Now in the statement it is given breadth of the mangrove is x meter. So from here we conclude that breadth is equals to x meter, which is equals to 20 meter. The length is what? Length is 2 times its breadth, 2x meter. So this will be 2 multiplied by 20 meter, which is equals to 40 meter. So the breadth is 20 meter and the length is 40 meter. This completes your question number 3. Let us move on to question number 4. Question number 4 is the following situation possible? If so, determine the present ages. The sum of the ages of two friends is 20 years. Okay, that means let's suppose take an example. If one is of A, the other is of B, and A plus B is 20 years. 4 years ago, the product of their ages in years was 48. So over here we have to see whether the following situation is possible, and if so, whether we can determine the present ages. So your first statement will be age of first friend is x years. We have assumed this. So you will write over here, let the age of first friend equals to x years, and let the age of the other friend will be 20 minus xy, because both their sum, that is a, if a plus b equals to 20, then how can we determine the other part? We can say if a plus b equals to 20, then the other number can be 20 minus that particular number. So over here, let age of the other friend will be 20 minus x years. Now 4 years ago, what will be their age? The age of first friend will be x minus 4, and this age of the second friend is 20 minus x. 4 years ago will be what? 20 minus x minus 4. Now 20 minus 4 will give you 16 minus x years. Now according to the question, we have that their product is 48. Okay, in the question it is given that the product of the ages 4 years ago is 48 years. So we will multiply both the ages, that is x minus 4 into 16 minus x equals to 48. Let us open up the brackets. X into 16 will give you 16x. X into minus x will give you minus x square. Then minus 4 into 16 will give you minus 64, and minus 4 into minus x will give you plus 4x equals to 48. Now we have minus x square. This is plus 16 and plus 4, we get plus 20x minus 64. This 48 I will transpose it to LHS. This will be minus 48 is equals to 0. This will be x square plus minus x square plus 20x. 64 and minus 148 will give you 112 equals to 0. Now let us multiply. Now we have the coefficient of x square as minus 1. So let us multiply the equation by minus 1 so that we can get rid of the coefficient, negative coefficient of x square, that is minus 1. So we will get x square minus 20x plus 112 is equals to 0. Now from here, now we have to determine whether over here the situation is possible or not. So from here we are first going to determine that whether the roots of this quadratic equation are real or not. So how do we do that? We do that with the help of our determinant, that is d is equals to b square minus 4ac. Now a is what? A is equals to 1, b is minus 20 and c is 112. Let us put it in the formula. D equals to b square is minus 20 whole square minus 4 into a is 1 into c is 112. We get d equals to minus 20 into minus 20 will give you 400, minus 4 into 1 is 4 into 112 will give you minus 448. D is equals to 400 minus 448. We will get the answer as minus 48. Now over here we see that d is equals to minus 48, which is less than 0. That means b square minus 4ac is less than 0. Now what happens when under this situation, when b square minus 4ac is less than 0? There are no real roots of this equation. Why? Because the determinant is less than 0, it is negative, so there are no real roots of this equation. So your final answer will be hence. Since the determinant is less than 0, there are no real roots, so we won't be able to find their ages. So we are going to write hence this situation is not possible. This completes the question number 4. Now let us move forward to question number 5. Is it possible to design a rectangular park of 80 meter and area of 400 square meter? If so, find its length and breadth. Now over here we are given only about the perimeter and the area. So we will assume let the length of the park be x meter. Now it is given in the question that perimeter is 80 meter. What is the formula of perimeter of a rectangle? It is twice length plus breadth. Let us substitute the values. Perimeter is 80 is given equals to 2 into x plus b. X is what? It is the length that we have assumed. Now on solving, 2 will be shifted to LHS. We will get 80 upon 2, which will be 40 equals to x plus b. From here, breadth we will get it as 40 minus x meter. Now why are we doing this, children? 40 minus x, to bring it in the terms of its length. That means to bring it in terms of x meter. Now we are given that area is 400 meters square. What is the area of rectangle? Length into breadth. So let us substitute this. X multiplied by 40 minus x equals to 400. That means length is x and breadth is 40 minus x. Now 40 multiplied by x will give you 40x, minus x multiplied by x will give you minus x square equals to 400. Now after solving this, we will get x square. This term we are going to shift it to RHS. We will get x square minus 40x plus 400 equals to 0. Now to find out whether the situation is possible or not, let us first see whether the roots are existing or not with the help of determinant. A is 1, B is equals to minus 40 and C is 400. What is the formula of determinant? B square minus 4AC. Now D is equals to minus 40 whole square minus 4 into 1 into 400. D is what? Minus 40 multiplied by minus 40 will give you 1600 minus 4 ones are 4 and multiplied by 400 will give you 1600. So 1600 minus 1600 is equals to 0. That means the determinant is what? It is 0. B square minus 4AC equals to 0. Now when this situation happens, what kind of roots we get? We get 2 equal real roots. Now let us find the root with the help of factorization method. We have x square minus 40x plus 400 equals to 0. So over here I have taken out the LCM, and as you can see 400 can be written as 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20, and over here 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20. So minus 20 will give you minus 40x, that is the coefficient of x that we want. So over here on solving we get x square minus 20x plus 400 equals to 0. Now let us take x common from the first two terms. We get x multiplied by x minus 20 minus from the third and fourth term we will take out 20 common. So this will be minus 20, x minus 20 equals to 0. Next we have x is equal to x minus 20 into x minus 20 equals to 0. X minus 20 into x minus 20 equals to 0. From here we get the roots as x equals to 20 and x equals to 20. Now in the first statement we have assumed that the length is equal to x meter. So x is what? X is 20 meter. The breadth was 40 minus x meter. So over here 40 minus x will be what? 40 minus 20, which is equals to 20 meter. So we are going to write the final statement. Yes, the situation is possible. Length we got as 20 meter and breadth also we got as 20 meter. This completes your chapter.